Hello everyone, this is a slightly different circumstance. Or, as I prefer, dang recording software didn't record my voice, so this is voiceover. And yeah. Just shoving all my junk into the thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'll probably end up just blabbing a lot, since I don't really have anything to talk about. That's pretty much here and there of it. I grabbed some extra blocks because I know I'll probably need them. And then onward. Let's see. I've pretty much given up on boats at this point. It's like, for this distance, it's not really worth it. It's like maybe I'll get into boats later. But as it is, I'm swimming across a short little area. If I really need it, I can just go and build a bridge. Yeah, that's just the first dungeon, which I completed. And conveniently, if I had known about it, I could have just shortcutted to the end of it by going down this water pit. And it happens to lead to the entrance of the second dungeon. So you can actually chain them pretty well. Haunted Mines. Hey, I have a bit of fun in here. Find some stuff too. In the next video, I'm going to actually probably end up back here. Yeah. For other reasons than having to complete it, because I managed that. Sorry if that spoils it, but it was hard in its own way. Or, other words, I kind of went around the side and didn't really face as difficult a challenge as it could have been. It happens. Yeah, I completely forget the fact that it has a block on top of it there. It's like, oh, why can't I open this? So yeah, arrows. And that's all I take. That's pretty much the here and there of it. I'm going to have to go back through and grab all the stuff that I want from it and bring it with me at some point. But I'm basically not doing that right now because it would quickly fill my inventory with a bunch of stuff, because it's like I'd probably just grab everything and the chests are too full. It's like maybe later on there'll be less stuff in the chest so I can just grab them. There, I'm leaving the one mushroom. I don't know if it'll grow, but if it does, why not? And yeah. Oh, skeletons. I let them fight each other when I realize that's what they're doing. It's like I got the bow out, I'm holding it back. It's like, never mind. And then it turns around and fights me. It's like, oh, hey, why'd that happen? And then I get out the thing, but not quick enough to place it, so the skeleton actually gets to me in time. Probably would have been better to get out my sword. But, it happens. I backpedal there, and it's like, spiders, and then I'm like, I should have pulled out the bow quicker and started shooting quicker and then pulled out the sword quicker, because as it was, I ended up with a ranged weapon while in melee. And here I figure out, you know what, maybe I should change where it is so I can just mouse wheel it easier. Here I do a more effective use of a ranged weapon. And then actually switch to melee to finish it off. Pretty good. Spot more mushrooms, so I go grab them, and guess what's behind me? Creepers. Luckily, block does pretty good against creeper explosions. Takes out the track, not that I actually planned on taking it. Even if I hadn't seen enough of these kind of maps, the very idea that there's this track that a person just placed there for me. Just pre-made. And it's an adventure map of some sort. Or an adventure of anything. It's a trap. I mean, really, I don't even know where the other side goes. So I can't really tell you if it actually is a trap, I guess. It could just be misdirection, but... maybe I'll go check it out next video. Yeah, not much really there. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there in the thing. I don't really care about any of the things except for the skeletons, though. Because the skeletons are what will knock me off of this track if I let them hit me. I'm not really looking forward to being hit off of tracks and stuff into a pit of what's basically creepers. There we go. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot about... Wait, no I didn't. The AI's been in forever now at this point. What the hell am I saying? And then I'm like, yeah, whatever. So, yeah. I finally finished walling off the first bit of the dungeon. So basically, if I go back in... Or, do I? Oh, it must have been okay. I don't know. Whatever. There's a spider. I actually let it hit me, stupidly. And I pretty much like, hey, the track without being changed goes the one way. I bet I want to go the other. And I did. And hey, look, iron. That's pretty nice. At this point, I should have really just gotten a block out and blocked it up. Honestly. Though I do defeat them, it's kind of like, oh, I'm down low on health. Oops. What's this? I don't have food, so I'm not really regenerating. Guess I have to eat some rotten meat. Hey. And I placed the block wrong. I should have put it at the very end of the thing, rather than one block in, but whatever. And this is really just mining out, and then realizing, hey, there's stuff down there. Maybe I should put a block there too. Yeah. I don't really collect as much iron as I should have, but then again, it's like I'm recording this. Maybe it's like that's probably one of the things I'm going to do in the next video. I'm going to come back here where all this iron is. It's like basically get there so that they can't get to me and then be like, okay, now I'm going to mine some iron. And then I come back and it's like, look, all the iron and coal's gone. Whee! And that's pretty much my plan, really. I'd be doing that right now if this had actually recorded the audio. It's like the only reason why you're going to have a video, well, again, when this airs is because, well, I had a slight backlog of one. It's not really much of a backlog, but it lets me have a little extra room to wiggle in when it comes to uploading. And mostly just because I played for a couple of videos the first day. Here I'm trying to get it so I can actually place it behind. It doesn't work. Break it, try again. Once again, it doesn't work. Oh well, I give up at that point, really. It's like, where should I go now? Oh, hey, I'll just go along the side of the wall. Well, okay, I guess I don't do it that. Yeah, that's when I decide to go along the side of the wall. It's like, creeper. Let's not. So yeah, I dig along here like this. It's pretty much just check out. Let's see, nothing there. Oh, creeper. There is something there. Close it up. Go down. Hey, there's stuff out there, but they're not wanting to stay where I can hit them very easily. So I place down a torch, replace that, and just continue on my way. And back up, of course. I don't want to die or anything. Yeah, that's for later. Don't see anything. Back up, place blocks, and it'll come directly at me, and then do that. Oopsie. And then yeah. Yes, that creeper might have been a problem. Luckily, I can whack at its feet. Honestly, it's more... I wouldn't care if the creeper exploded. It'd be more of a... I didn't want any of the iron to be destroyed. Because this is still where the iron is. Though, now looking at it, it's like there's a good bunch of it there. I'm like, hey, here's a chest. Could this be the wool? Oh, look, orange wool. I guess it is. I'm like, hey, it looks like there's something back there. And I'm like, hey, and hey, hey. And I'm using that word too much, so I'm going to stop. I take out that, keep going back. What's back here? Oh, lighting. Okay. Yeah, it's placed so that it's just right. I start leaving, I'm like, wait, what if I die? Yeah. I'll grab a couple more pieces. Now, it's not really needed for this kind of thing, because it's not really... I'm not going a good distance to get back to where I need to be, but I still take it anyway, and then place it right there, so if need be, it's like, really, at this point, it's not really important. I wasn't really gonna... It's like, if I got back to there, I could get back to the other place. Though I guess I am going to have to take out the thing. It's like, oh, hey, I opened up to spiders. Maybe not best plan. But it's just a run moment right now. Kill the spider, jump back on that, and run! Oh, hey, zombies. Like, they were just kind of chilling out there on the track. I'm like, no thank you. And, yeah. Not really much to that dungeon. Though I bet it'd be a lot harder if I actually tried to follow it, rather than kind of edging around it, like I did. It was pure chance that I managed to do that. It's like I could have walled myself up in the one place. It's like, and then I wouldn't have found it that easily. So I got lucky. Here, I just grab another pick because the one I have is basically going to run out. I'll definitely need to basically scavenge everything through from the dungeons that I've already been in. Mostly because of what's going to be happening soon enough. Yeah, another reason why I didn't record more is for what happens after this. Combined with the fact that I didn't have the audio from this. I knew about this yesterday when I recorded it. I guess probably by the time this uploads, it'll be the day before or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, what can I take? So I replace out my mostly broken bow with a full one and take some leather. And any food. Always take the food. But other than that, I basically just make a comment. Well, I'm never running out of bows then. And it's basically true. All that. Cobweb. Yeah. I'm gonna have enough string to last me for a while. And going up, you can probably tell it's basically night right now. Actually starting to see the stars now that we're getting up here. I'll try a cookie real quick, and there we are. Hey. And more swimming. I kind of like the map. It's interesting and all. And it's definitely easier than what I've seen from other ones of the super hostile. It's like, it's more semi-hostile at this point. It's like the other dungeons obviously get harder as I've died enough times to the others already. And it's like, yeah. Well, whatever. Put that away, put my books away. Basically just, whenever I come back here, I'm probably gonna just end up throwing everything in the chest. And then taking out what I need. Easier that way. I decide against that because I don't have many mushrooms. So I'm like, I have a bowl, I could put the mushrooms in it, and nah. Too lazy. I'm like, oh, I'm out of room. I'll need to make more chests and stuff. So I'm like, oh wait, I don't have any wood on me except for that. I'll go grab that, and I'm like, oh, huh, there's some chests there. Well, that makes it easier. And I dump everything in. Yes, I know I dump stuff that I'm going to be needing. It's just easier that way. I just dump everything in. And here I throw that in there and throw the iron ore in, and that'll get all 25 of it cooking up. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the white leather. It's not nighttime, and here I'm just going over and finish enchanting the last stuff that I have. No, okay, that's nice. I'd prefer to just get protection on all of it, but whatever. It happens. I'll be honest, if I had an easy source of level... Oh, what was that dark spot over there? Ah, well, whatever. Hey, creeper. But yeah, if I had an easy source of levels, I'd probably be... Since there's a lot of leather, I'd be going and just enchanting and level 1 it. And whenever I get protection, I just combine the protection. Because it's like, I have enough... There's enough iron in there that I could make an anvil. And that's good for a number of operations. So I basically just combine a bunch of leather, trying to get maybe get the chest piece, just work on that and get it so I'd have a protection 4 or 5 chest piece, and then everything else I could. Well, you know what? I have enough iron that I could just do that. You'll note the pressure plates. Not really anything there. It's just arrow traps. It's like, yay, free arrows. Yay, free damage. Wow, that's a lot of skeletons. So I do a tactical retreat, seeing as I was down below half health. And close the door. Full of arrows I was. Yes, sirree. I only wish I had a better food source than cookies right now. I guess I should set up some kind of mushroom thing. Well. Yeah. Can't really do much there. I'm waiting. It's like, come on, where are you? And then I'm like, they aren't coming, are they? And then so one does come. It's like, oh, of course. Right when I'm about to go and try and shoot you, come up to me. Boom. Yeah, they had all been damaged some, so they weren't exactly that difficult to defeat. Yeah. And it's like, I knew that was something because it had to be. I took all the arrows out of the other one, so it can be arrows from that. And here, not much of a room. Though you'll note the water dripping from the ceiling. That's vaguely annoying. Especially since it means I definitely don't want to have any creepers blow up. It's like you can see the water right up there. That'd be quite annoying thing to have to deal with that. Yeah. And with all the books and stuff, I could definitely have my enchanting table up to max by now. I'm actively choosing not to. Mostly because I need level 1 enchants. And then I managed to hit that. And I died. Now that's... It's a bad death, but I'm not really going to beat myself up too much over that. I couldn't see the Enderman when I went in, and I was basically... Kill the dang skeleton. Rah! And it's like, before I even had a chance to really react, I ended up hitting the one thing, and it's like, oh, I'm dead. Smartly here, I don't just charge straight back in. I gear myself up some. I even use some of my, what's it called? Okay, I don't use it yet. I'm like, wait, why am I trying to make a stone sword? I can use my iron. And so I do. But yeah, those experience potions, I'm going to end up grabbing 3 levels and enchanting my gear. Mostly because it makes the most sense. Boom, boom. Level 2, level 2, level 3, there we go. Put them away. And then I go... And oh, hey, yeah, iron block, that's right. Let's put that there. Before I start herring off on an adventure. Oy. Yeah. I would have felt pretty foolish if I had lost that. I get knockback. Knockback's not a bad thing. I just would have preferred power. And yeah, blast protection, I could do without that. I'd rather have myself some just protection, since it's not selective to creepers. Here I actually managed to make the jump back there. It's like the first time I ended up swimming, this time I made it, so yay! Parkour skills increase! Woohoo! Yeah, probably not. I'll probably end up messing it up next time I head over here. Which probably won't be until later part of next video. Yep. Heading down, going around. Oh, I left the door open. And I'm like, do I really care? No. And then I realized, you know, if I shut it from the inside, I wouldn't be able to open it without breaking it. And yeah, first enemy I fight, skeleton. What's the worst thing to use against it? Knock back. And I die there. Yeah. And he's wearing my armor. That's actually, I actually kind of like that. He probably has my sword as well, which I like less, but he's not going to despawn, so my iron helmet and chest piece are probably going to survive. And yeah, I end up swapping out the letters from IV to VI. Woohoo, yeah. No, that's not good. And now I comment on how at least I'm going to stop now, but at least my kill to wool is 1-to-1 still. Well, I'm counting the iron block in this because it's like, it's on the monument. So yeah, I count it. Good enough. Yeah. It is what it is. Can't really help that. But yeah, this is basically the end here. Yeah. So yeah, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and I'm signing off.